Hello everybody, Hudson here and welcome to a quick look at some indie games that I'm very interested in playing. Following E3 and the whole host of good looking games we've got to take a look at, whether it be new announcements or games that we've already seen, I wanted to just talk about a couple of the ones that really piqued my interest that are coming up soon. Most of the games in this video were shown at E3, but a couple of them weren't. Developed by Aurora 44, ASHEN is an action RPG due to release on PC and Xbox One, with the PS4 still to be confirmed, although it's looking very likely. In ASHEN, you play as a wanderer looking for a place to call home in a world with no natural light. The only light comes from huge eruptions that cover the world in ash. Explore an open world full of dangerous creatures as you work on creating a settlement and trying to find others to bring back to help you thrive and survive. NPCs will provide your settlement with unique skills and bonuses, ranging from things like blacksmithing and foraging. ASHEN features a really interesting passive multiplayer, where you will at times anonymously be matched up with other players local to you in the game world. You can then choose to work together to complete areas and take on bosses, or you can go your separate ways if you wish. The bonus of working with other players is that you can then invite them to join you back at your settlement, and once they're there they will become a permanent NPC. This is described as the best way to get new people in your town. ASHEN features a pretty distinct art style, which I'm personally a huge fan of, and I can't wait to see more of the game. Pirate games seem to be the new in genre, and Fireblade Software are looking to continue on with that trend with Abandoned Ship. The game wasn't actually at E3, but it's been on my radar since around November of last year, where it was announced that the game would be releasing on PC sometime this year. In Abandoned Ship, you will take control of your own ship and crew, where you're free to explore a procedurally generated world where you will face adverse weather, changing seas, you'll take on quests, dealing with other pirates, discover secrets and other random encounters. Tactical combat is the order of the day, and knowing how to best utilise what you have will be the key to turning the tides of a battle. Different crew have different specialities, like gunners, who, when put to use on cannons, will allow you to reload faster. You will also have to focus on defence by repairing cracks in your ship's hull, putting out fires and retrieving crew members that have fallen overboard. Abandoned Ship is a really interesting concept, and I'm very hopeful that it will be a great game that reaches its potential. The team behind This War of Mine are back with another survival-esque game in the form of Frostpunk. But it's not your typical survival game. Frostpunk is a city builder first and foremost, but you're building the last remaining city, and that city must survive. Whilst trying to battle the icy cold temperatures of the frozen world in Frostpunk, you must also be aware of any discontent within your city and try to keep the hope of your citizens up. Just like This War of Mine, Frostpunk will look to provide you with moral quandaries from time to time. You can enact laws upon the people of your city, such as allowing child labour. Obviously this isn't a good thing, but it might be what keeps your city functioning. The constant struggle between pragmatism and your morals will be an ever-presence whilst playing. 11-Bit Studios made a very good game in This War of Mine, and I feel like Frostpunk is in the right hands for creating another great survival game. Announced to be releasing on Xbox One at this year's E3, Deep Rock Galactic from Ghost Ship Games is already on PC in the form of a closed alpha, which I've been lucky enough to be part of and already have some gameplay of on the channel. Deep Rock Galactic is a first-person co-op shooter set on the planet of Hoxes. It's not a nice planet. Scorched by fires, tidally locked, and orbiting an angry blue sun, it's not somewhere you'd like to holiday. You will take on the role of one of 4 classes of dwarven miners, each with their own weapons and tools to help them as they explore procedurally generated caves and caverns in hopes of finding gold and other riches. But you are not alone. Along the way you will have to face off against all manner of alien bugs that want nothing more than to eat your flesh and eat your eyes, and eat other bits of your body. With a unique visual style, Deep Rock Galactic might not be to everyone's taste on first look, but it's a hugely promising game that already has fun, addicting gameplay. Multiple updates have been added since the closed alpha started, and they've done nothing but improve the game so far, so I'm very hopeful that it's going to turn out to be a great game. Unruly Heroes is a beautiful looking action adventure game that can either be played in up to full 4-player co-op or just on your own. Unfortunately, not much else is really known about the game, but we do know that it's inspired by the Chinese legend A Journey to the West, and it will also feature a player versus player game mode, but what that will actually be is still unknown. What I do know is that the game looks stunning, and the prospect of a full 4-player co-op campaign is really intriguing, and I can't wait to hear some more about the game. Unto the End is a 2D cinematic combat adventure game that will take you on a journey of loss and vengeance, told through brutal encounters, skillful combat, and stark moments of beauty. You will fight your way through an indifferent wilderness as you search for the creature that has taken everything from you. Again, as with Unruly Heroes, we still don't know too much about Unto the End, but what I've seen so far looks really promising.